Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to a brand new video of our scholarship series. In this video, I'm going to explain all the procedure one need to know about undergraduate program at Bilkent University. So to enroll at Bilkent University in undergraduate program, you need to follow some specific requirements. So to assist me, I have my friend Hassan with me. He is currently studying at Bilkent University electrical engineering, right?
Yes.
So he's in third year. So I will ask him some basic questions which are needed to know about undergraduate program at Bilkent University. So it is snowing here, heavily snowing. So after this we can expect some rain as well. So I will explain the category of scholarship, like to enroll at Bilkent University you can get 120% scholarship, 100% scholarship, 80%, and so on. This trend will go downwards. So for 120% scholarship, what do you mean by 120% scholarship? 120% scholarship means like you don't have to pay any tuition fee. Your tuition fee will be waiver. Plus your accommodation will be free. You don't have to pay anything for the dormitory and for the housing as well. And for the 100% scholarship means your tuition waiver, but you have to pay for the housing, and it again depends which kind of housing you are sharing. If you are living in single room, double room, triple room, so you will pay accordingly. And for 80% scholarship you have to pay 20% of the tuition fee, and then of course you have to pay that dormitory fee as well. So to further ask the basic questions, I will go towards Hassan, and he will help us and he will explain all that procedure which is needed for the undergraduate program. Assalamu alaikum, Hassan. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. So could you please answer some of the basic questions? So first of all, I know you're shivering, I think. It's very cold here. So first of all, what are the basic requirements to enroll at Bilkent University on the fully funded scholarship?
Right.
What are the basic criteria?
Right. So I would say the most major component of your application is the academics that you have. For instance, if you're applying to Bilkent and you've done ONA levels,
Okay.
then you need to have a certain benchmark. You need to have a score which is better than a certain benchmark. Of course, if you have a plus average score, that means you're in a good and better position to secure a decent scholarship. You should not be expecting to secure a 100% scholarship with these. I mean, that's just unreasonable of you. But if
Okay,
you have
so-
like B plus, B, A or A star, then A level at that point does not make much of a difference.
Okay,
Again,
so first thing is A level score, A level diploma, and what other things are required?
well, the other component of the application
Okay.
is the SAT or SAT
SAT
as some
score.
people call it. Now, this is the most important component of your application, potentially, because a good SAT score can make or break the scholarship that you get.
So it's
Right.
more important. Okay.
Yes, it is. Now, if you're aiming for a 100 or 120% scholarship, then you need to preferably get at least 790 plus on your SAT mathematics section.
So
Because
it is particular for all the programs, sciences or non-sciences, sciences for example?
no, it's not. Because you're applying to, let's say, a science department, then mathematics plays a huge role in the success of your department career. But let's say you're not applying to sciences, let's say you're applying to architecture or maybe literature, then mathematics score does not matter as such. But then again, you need to have a good SAT score if you're aiming for a good and decent scholarship. Now, if I were to characterize the scholarship that you would get out of your mathematics section, if you're considering sciences, that is, then if you have a 790 plus, then you're in a good position to secure 100 to 120% scholarship. If you have a 750 plus mathematics SAT score, then you're in a very good position to secure an 80% scholarship. And if you have a 700 plus, then 60% and so on.
And what other factors are included in the admission? For example, do you need any kind of English language test?
Yes, Bilkent University has a requirement that you can, and if you have appeared in IELTS, then you should submit that IELTS. Now, the criteria is if you have like 6 plus on your IELTS and 5.5 on each section, then the English requirement is satisfied. However, if you haven't appeared on IELTS, then you can come to Bilkent and they will take this English proficiency test. The snowfalling just
Exactly,
increased heavily.
it's heavy so much. So the third thing is that you need to have that English language test. For example, you can have that IELTS exam. If you don't have, Bilkent offers you an opportunity that you can come here and you can appear in the English language test conducted by Bilkent. So these were the basic requirements needed to have in order to get admission at Bilkent University in undergraduate program. First of all, you should have A-levels diploma. The other thing is that which is very crucial, very important in order to get 120%, 100%, 80% scholarship, that is SAT score. And for the sciences, it matters a lot. You need to have good score in the quantitative or mathematics portion. And the third thing is that you need to have this English language test, either IELTS or the test conducted by the Bilkent University. I would like to ask one more question. If you are coming for the undergraduate studies at Bilkent University, why Turkey? Why Bilkent University? Why not USA? Because you can do a job there, you can earn money while studying. So what makes you focus to come to Turkey and studying at Bilkent University? What are the advantages?
Well, your question has two parts and I'll answer each of them separately.
Okay.
So the four main reasons because of which I chose to come to Turkey were these.
Okay.
First of all, affordability. Bilkent is very generous with scholarships, plus the difference between our currency and Turkish currency, Turkish lira,
it's
not that much. So the affordability factors comes into play. Second of all, I would say that the quality of education offered in Turkey in some of these reputable universities is very good.
Yeah, exactly. I agree this because Turkish universities, they are the world like leading universities. After graduating from these universities, you can easily go to Europe and other universities in USA as well. These are very good universities and you can get a quality education there. So what other reasons you will explain?
Another reason would be that once you come to Turkey, your access to opportunities increases a lot. For example, you get to experience the local culture, which is the Turkish culture. The food here is okay, Muslim food. You don't have any problem with that. People are very hospitable. You also have that international environment here. People from like 73 plus countries come here to study. So we have a very international environment here. On top of that, after you graduate from Bilkent, the opportunities or the access that you have to other universities across the globe, or the job opportunities that you have, because Bilkent University is a very reputable university, are a lot. So all of these factors, when came together, they made sense to me, and therefore I chose to come to Bilkent.
So I would like to ask one follow-up question, because whenever you're studying in Turkey, you don't get any money, like you are not allowed to do job. So does it really hard for you? Like you are not getting money, you have to ask money from your parents. So I think is it hard for you or not?
Good question. Well, I would like to say it depends and matters person. It varies from person to person. For some people, earning money for themselves is important. For some, it's not.
Okay.
But if I were to generalize it, I would say that if you're applying to a competitive department, then you don't get much time to work, right? If you're going to any good university,
Okay.
the only reason that university is good is because that they have a rigorous, good environment, department and workload. So you don't get much time to, work, go out of your way and work. Many students who go to Canada thinking that, oh hey, we got a reasonable amount of scholarship, we can meet our other expenses by going there and working. They get most of the time, they get it wrong, and by the end of the day, they suffer. So by the end of the day, I would say it varies person to person.
Exactly.
Because you have this university triangle where you can only, which has three components: sleep, study, socialize. And you can only have two of these at one point. But you're saying that you want to include the work section in this triangle as well, then I would say that's just asking too much out of yourself, and I would not encourage it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my response.
Yeah, so I like these reasons and today I got to know why students come to Turkey in order to study for the undergraduate program. So this was all for the undergraduate studies on the basis of A levels. In the next video, I will explain that how you can enroll in Bilkent University on the basis of FSC, and that video would be particularly for the Pakistanis and Indian students. So hope you like this video. If you have any kind of questions, you can write me an email, you can approach me on Instagram, and even you can talk to me on the messenger as well. All of the links I have given in the description box. So till the next video, inshallah, see you soon. Bye bye.